about Basketball Wives Orlando. Okay, it's very random and it's late as shit. I know. Because I really wasn't sure if I was gonna do it or not. Like either one of the Basketball Wives, actually. Um, but, but I think my guy Phil, was it Phil or Karan, that said Orlando? I think it was Karan that said Orlando is good, better than our OG. So we gonna see about doing the reviews. And I did tell him, which I know is true, that I'm gonna get tired of them real quick. I know I am because they're young. It's like they're not teenagers, but it's gonna be giving like young girl melodrama bullshit that just be getting tired of real quick. But that's okay. We're going to stick with it. So, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. Like the video, you guys. Comment. Let's talk about some things and let's get to it. All right, you guys. So you know how it works. This is episode 2, and I did not review episode 1, although I did see it. So this will be my introduction episode where I will let you guys know what I think about these people. So we start off with Ashley Snell, and she's married to, I think his name. He's a basketball player. I think his name is Tony Snell. I think she said his first name is Tony. I know Snell because he looks like a snail. I know it's not nice, but it's true, you guys. Like, he kind of do. And he honestly did not want to kiss her on the lips. I noticed that. And I also noticed that when he was introduced to one of the models, he was kind of staring at her. Like, I be noticing shit. I be noticing. But apparently she has a clothing line or something because her name is all over it. It looks like athleisure type stuff. Or actually just like workout gear. I don't know. But I already know from episode 1 that I don't like her. I don't like her. She's apparently into it with the other girl. I'm not sure of her name. We'll get names together. Y'all know I'm terrible with names. But the other girl, that's going through a divorce, or she just got a divorce, because they used to be friends, but apparently this girl, Snail, was hooking women up with the other girl's husband, which is real shitty. It's real shitty. And I don't know, I just don't like her whole vibe. So we already know we don't like Ashley. Or that's me. Y'all, the funniest thing. Okay, so he asked he asked her, "Did you get some water in you?" And she's like, "No," looking real irritated. And he's like, "You need to get some water in you." And oh my god, hilarious, because I'm trying to drink more water, you guys. Like, I'm trying very hard. I'm at the 40 ounces a day, most days, but I know I need to get to the, what is it, 62 or 64 or something like that. But I have a friend who's always like, "How's your water intake?" Like, he encourages me. He's actually the one who encouraged me to drink more water. And he's always, how'd your water? How'd you do with the water? So when I saw this, I like cracked up because she rolled her eyes, which is similar to what I do. All right, so next we're at home with the girl Mackenzie. And Mackenzie, I'll get the name of the guy later, but she is the co-parent to a current, well, an active basketball player. Like I said, I'll get his name, but he is in a relationship with the girl Neek right now. And Neek is the one, like I said in the other video, that I know from YouTube. So I don't know her, but I know her from YouTube to be a very sweet young lady. So Neek I most definitely like. And this Mackenzie, like I said, is his co-parent. She's here with her dad. She said her dad is like her best friend. He's there with her all the time. He's helping her out when the co-parent can't. So that's great. Um, the little girl, cute little girl, however, bad as shit. She literally punched her mom in the face. And her mom was like, "Dang, she just punched me in the face." And the father was like, "Wow." And I'm like, "Wow, my ass." Like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do with her? They didn't do anything, of course, but yeah, that shit ain't cute. But that's Mackenzie, and I don't know how I feel about Mackenzie yet, so we'll see. All right, so what we find out from the conversation with her and her father, Mackenzie, is that first of all, the guy that she has the kids by, his name is Dwayne Bacon. and that is who is currently with Neek. So apparently Mackenzie is dating someone who she says she loves, but she doesn't want to say who or bring it out because people messy. Basically, long story short, she's like, people messy. These girls, like, they're all in your business, all in your shit. It's gonna get messy, so I don't really want to say anything. And she says she loves them, so we don't know how long they've been together or anything like that. But okay, I mean, I get it. Her dad said, she said, thank you for listening to me because I know that you don't really do girl drama. He's like, yeah, if it's not Paw Patrol, like, it ain't happening. I don't care. And I'm like, that's perfect. He's all into the kids. She scored big. All right, you guys. Next up is Morgan Bledsoe. She is the ex-wife of someone named Eric Bledsoe, who I guess is a former NBA guard because that's what they have on the screen. Like, I don't know who he is. I don't know anything about him. But that is who she is currently. Is she going through a divorce or she's already? No, I think they're divorced already. But it's her daughter's 12th birthday. So she gave her this really nice party. And let's see what happens. All right, so something interesting about the party. So as she's showing the daughter and the kids around, the daughter's like, "How much is all of this costing you?" So it makes me think that maybe she doesn't do like super extravagant parties like this on a normal basis. Maybe this is just for TV. I don't know, but I mean, it's a cute party. She has a whole hibachi guy there doing the food. So someone comes in. She looks like she's expecting red hair. Her name is Lindsay Cherry Marble, and her under it it has that she's the wife of Devin Marble, former NBA shooting. What the fuck? What is former? Oh, shooting guard. Why was I about to clown them? And that was on me. I didn't see the word guard, but shooting guard. No idea who he is, what he looks like, anything like that. But congratulations, she's expecting. That hair. Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, y'all. So next to join the party is Danielle Miller. She's ex-fiance of Rashad Vaughn. No idea who that is, but he's a former NBA shooting guard. See, I can read, y'all. I just did not see the word guard before, but yeah, I don't know who these people are, but it's okay. Um, yeah, she just joined the party. She has two kids with him. I guess they were engaged and they're no longer engaged. Her kids are kind of, well, they're not big. They're her son, very cute kids, matter of fact. But her son has to be maybe what, like 5 or 6, something like that. And she has a daughter that's maybe like three, like two or yeah, like 3 or 4. So she has young kids, but I mean, it's two of them, and they didn't get married. That's that's awful. But I mean, I guess it happens. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not having two kids with no motherfucker that I'm not married to. I'm sorry. I'm not having two. Two? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I hope my daughter don't hear this because she's all pissed off that she's the only child, and that is my biggest regret. So I do regret that. But I'm not having two kids with somebody I'm not married to. And if you've done that, I'm not judging you. It's fine. I'm just saying what I wouldn't do. Like, I just can't imagine doing it because why am I doing that? Like, why am I doing that? You didn't marry me after the first one. Fuck am I giving you another one for? Absolutely not. But again, I am not judging anyone who has two kids by someone that they did not get married to. I would love to know in the comments why you did that, but I'm not judging you, sis. So here comes the melodrama, you guys. So Neat comes and she has her kid, her son, and Mackenzie's son, which is her boyfriend's son as well. So she sits down and she's like, "Yeah, I'm surprised she let me bring them or whatever." And they're like, "Who?" And she says, "Mackenzie." So the girl Danielle is like, So Nika's like, "Why are you doing all that?" And she's like, "Well, apparently she's dating my baby father." And I was like, "Ooh, ooh, all right, here we go." So yeah, apparently Mackenzie is dating this whatever Vaughn guy or whatever, and he kind of downplayed it when he was talking to his co-parent or ex-fiance, and she's like, I want to know how they're in love, and they just met each other, and yeah, so things are about to get interesting. Who put these people together? That is so messy. That's so messy. I'm here for it, but it's so messy. All right, so here is what I like about Neek. So while the girl Danielle is going crazy on the girl Mackenzie, talking about how she was a side bitch and she wants to talk to her to let her know that there was some overlapping and they were still together and she was a side bitch, yada yada. She made some reference to them being on jet skis and she be on yachts, and I'm like, you're not on anything right now. Like, you guys are not together, so there's that. But it's none of my business. But she's like going crazy on this girl. And Neek is not joining in. She's not defending Mackenzie because that's not her friend. They just kind of coexist because they, used to love the same guy. Well, Neek is with him now and so they coexist, which is nice. But she's not defending her and she's also not joining in with clowning her. So I like that. But this girl, Danielle, just sounds ridiculous, you guys. Again, it's very messy to have them here on the same show. But okay, look, let's see what happens. All right, you guys. So the next scene I fast forwarded. I don't even know this girl's name. I'm not going to get her name or anything right now. I just know that they keep showing her. She's kind of by herself every time they show her. She's playing basketball, but I don't think she's a basketball player. I don't know. Pretty girl, but I don't know what she's doing here. I don't believe I've seen her with the girls yet. And this is the second episode in. So at this point, I'm just going to bypass her. I don't know. But we're back at the snail house, and I just feel like we're seeing her too much. All right, and since we don't care about her, we're going to keep it moving. Y'all know how I do. Sorry, but if it's some shit that I'm not interested in, I'm just going to fast forward, which is what I'm going to do now. And I think they all get together maybe in the end. Y'all know how they put that all at the end of the episode. So I'm going to fast forward and see if we come up with anything better. But other than that, I'm just going to get to the shits because I don't care about these people. Y'all know it wouldn't be a review from me if I didn't say how much I don't care. Okay, now it's all making sense, you guys. So next up we have Megan sitting down with the girl Danielle. And apparently Lindsay, the one with the red hair, the pregnant girl, is the one who was at the dinner who brought up the fact that, y'all stay with me, that Megan dated Morgan, the one who just went through the divorce. She dated her husband. I guess his name is Eric. Is his name Eric? I thought his name was something else. Devin? Or I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But it's so crazy. So Lindsay, redhead, said that Megan used to date Morgan's ex-husband, and she, made it a big deal. Megan ended up saying that she went on a couple of group dates with him and it was nothing. She never slept with him or anything like that. Morgan ended up saying, listen, it came out in the divorce. And when I tell you that's all she keeps saying is that it came out in the divorce. It came out in the divorce. So she already knew, and she's like, I don't care. So Megan was like, thanks. I'm sure she was like, whew, drama, that she didn't have. But she's sitting here telling the girl Danielle that I guess is she having something and she's still inviting the girl Lindsay. I don't know why. I mean, other than the fact that they're doing a show together. But yeah, it's this whole thing is crazy, y'all. They just all fucking each other, basically. Like, we'll just put it like that. Oh, good God, y'all. So there's somebody else coming. And I think maybe I didn't watch this entire episode because I don't remember this person. Like, I don't remember what's going to happen. So maybe I didn't see the whole thing. But we have Nikki Nicole, ex-girlfriend of Josh Jackson, former NBA shooting guard. Don't know any of them. I feel like I heard somebody say she is the one that used to go with the guy from Black Ink. I can't remember his name. He made that song about Chi-Town though. So I feel like she's a Chicago girl. And I think from what I know about her on Black Ink, she's about that life. Like she be throwing them hands. Hopefully not anymore because that was like years ago. So hopefully she's grown up. If I'm pretty sure that's her. I'm looking at her face. That's her. But I guess once she finished talking to the guy who made the song, maybe she went out with a basketball player. This Josh Jackson. I don't know. But yeah, so we have more people coming. It's like a billion girls on this show. All right, y'all. So next, the girl, not Mackenzie, Lindsay with the red hair, she shows up and she sits down. And right away, we have I can't remember her name right this second. The one that's the OG, Megan. She asked her about bringing up the fact that she went out with Morgan's husband at the table. Like, why'd you do that? She said it hurt her feelings. And you guys, what we know about why does her name keep escaping me? I just said it. What we know about Megan is that she is with the shits as well. Like Megan will fight, and I just feel like this is like the Bad Girls Club all over, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick with it because even seeing, I guess I fell asleep on it, you guys, and I didn't finish it. But even seeing what's about to happen when the commercial is over, like the girl Morgan is kind of ridiculous, and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to stick with this shit because it's just too ridiculous. Like, listen to the circle of who is sleeping with who and how they're all connected. Genius, genius for a show, but I don't know that I'm gonna be able to really get into it because just plain old too over this shit. Like, I don't care. Everybody is sleeping with everybody's man, and we care because why? If you guys are no longer together, then yeah, we move on. Let's move on. Jesus. So we have a sit down with Mackenzie and Morgan, and more Mackenzie is saying that she feels like Morgan has been pretty much a little funky to her. Morgan is like, "Why you think so? This and that." They go back and forth about what I have no idea. I have no. I'm sorry. I do. The fact that Mackenzie is friends with Ashley, and Ashley is the snail girl, the one that we really don't like because she really was, or so allegedly she was taking women for this married man, or whatever, Morgan's husband. So we don't like Ashley, but no, Morgan is mad at Mackenzie because she's friends with her. So it is very high school. Like, if you're going to be friends with her, then I can't be friends with you. And that is what this was. We move. All right, next scene, we have all the women meeting up at, I guess, is this her grand opening? The Ashley Snail lady, she has a store that looks like it's opening up or whatever, and all the women are there. She was it Megan comes walking in with Nikki. Nikki is a big girl, and by big girl I don't mean like fat or anything. Like, she looks like she has like the BBO and all that stuff or whatever, but she's real tall as well, so she's like a big girl. But she's Megan's plus one, and then Megan tells Ashley that she invited somebody else, which is Danielle. And Mackenzie is standing there, and Megan is like, "Listen, I know that she's in her confessional saying that the girl Mackenzie might have a problem with the fact that Danielle is coming because she's seen her ex-husband or her ex-boyfriend or whatever right now, but she feels like they need to get together and talk so that everybody can be adult and get along." And I'm like, that is not what you're doing. What you're doing is like doing all this for the show. It's fine. Like, confrontation is needed for the show. We get it. So the girl Mackenzie says, "I don't care about talking to anybody. Anybody that wants to talk to me, that's fine." Then we see the girl Danielle walking up. All right, you guys. So, sidebar: the other girl that I have not been talking about because they always show her by herself. She's apparently on her way to this event. Her name is Mulan Hernandez. She is ex-girlfriend of Bobo, current NBA center. Is it Bobo, or I don't know? Is it Bol or Boi? I can't make it out, but I guess if somebody knows, maybe they know, but he's a current NBA center. But she's an ex. Um, yeah. So she's finally meeting up with the girls. All right, so we have the girl Morgan. Nope, the girl Danielle telling Ashley that she's friends with Morgan. However, she wants to make her own opinion about Ashley. And she's like, oh, thank you. And then we have Megan just like, listen, you've never met Mackenzie, Danielle, and I feel like it's time for you guys to meet because I'm tired. And I'm like, tired of what? Like, what? She just be just messy for no good reason. So she says, I'm not going to no side bitch. And the girl Mackenzie's like, oh, he said you would try to call me that, but no, I'm not a side bitch. And she's like, well, yes, you are. And she's like, no, a side bitch is somebody that's messing with someone that's currently in a relationship, and that's not what this was. And the girl, Danielle, is like, well, I can show you the text messages. Like, basically, she just really wants her to know that there was some overlap. And what does she get out of it? Like, what does she get out of it? Honestly, what is that? Let's move on. Let's watch the rest. So yeah, they're going back and forth, and the whole point that the girl Danielle is trying to make is that she still talk to him, and y'all got kids together, so you're probably always gonna talk to him. So she looks stupid. She's pulling up her phone, and she's like, "Look at the text messages. Look at the text It's RV, RV." And even the girl Mackenzie's like, yeah, I would hope you guys would still be in communication. You have children together. Like, she just made herself look so stupid. And she's like, in her confessional, saying how he still tells her that he loves her, and she's his everything or whatever. I don't know that I really believe that. I mean, I listen, not any of my business, and I don't care either way. But like, why is she going through all this? He seems to be openly with this girl, Mackenzie or whatever. People know about it, so I don't know. Like, I just feel like she made herself look stupid. So when she left, because they ended up getting really loud, and the girl Ashley was like, okay, that's enough. Mackenzie tells her, listen, when you are able to calm down, we can talk. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem talking to you. She's like, oh, this is as calm as I'm going to get talking to you. She goes outside with Megan and the girl Nikki, and she's walking away, and she's like dancing like she won. And I'm like, what did you win? Like, what did you win? I don't know. But she made herself look real stupid to me. But I don't know. So yeah, we end up with the girl, what was her name? Something Hernandez, saying that she needs a shot, and that's the end of the scene. I really hope this shit ends like in the next couple minutes, because I cannot. Yeah. I mean, it all sounds so juvenile, you guys. Like, even me talking about it, I sound juvenile talking about he said, she said, this. I can't. I can't. So, we're going to wrap it up. Damn, you guys. So, now we have a scene with the girl Danielle coming back telling the girl Morgan what happened. They're talking about it, and yeah, it's very touching, because what it is, honestly, is just two women. They break down crying about their situations. It's just two women that were in love with some ain't shit men, basically. I mean, can we say that because we really don't know what happened in the relationship or whatever? But I feel like they wouldn't be crying to this extent if they had done some shit wrong. Like, they both was talking about how great they were, and we do know that sometimes women will come off like, oh, I'm the greatest, I'm great or whatever, and still have their flaws. But basically, it's just two heartbroken women sitting here crying, consoling each other. The girl Morgan is talking about how she's a single parent of three kids, and she never thought she would be there or whatever. So she's crying, like crying. The other girl is super upset about stopping her career for him. They show her with a jacket on with his face and everything on there, and it's just ladies. Like you can't help but feel bad for them because it's just women with feelings, and women, unfortunately go all in and get our feelings hurt because some men just ain't shit. And what can you do? You live, you learn, and you do better next time. You try to have discernment, but you know, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. Um, so yeah, they have me feeling a little bad for these girls in the very, very end. Because I swear to God, I was thinking, why is this still on? Like normally they get to the shits and then it's over. And why is this still on? But I guess maybe this kind of humanized them for me. I mean, I knew they were human, but you know what I mean? Like I have a little bit more empathy for them as opposed to just being like, oh my God, these are bitter exes, because that's what they came off as before. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to do this shit again. Because I'm not emotionally invested in this show like that. So, I'm sorry. I can't do it. But, good luck to all these ladies. And, yeah. If you are still here, you are the real MVP. Thank you very much. If you have not already, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. Like the video, comment, let's talk about it. I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.